Welcome to Wrestling News TV, your go-to source for everything happening in the dynamic and ever-evolving world of professional wrestling. Whether you're a longtime follower or a newcomer, thank you for being part of our growing community. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss our in-depth analysis, breaking news, and exclusive wrestling coverage. Today, we're unpacking a massive development that has sent shockwaves throughout the wrestling world: the sudden and unexpected retirement of Gunther. A dominant figure in the squared circle whose presence was synonymous with intensity and excellence, Gunther's departure marks a historic turning point in wrestling history. This announcement came shortly after a brutal assault on Jimmy Uso, a respected member of the legendary Anoa'i family. Gunther's actions left fans, fellow wrestlers, and analysts stunned, sparking fierce speculation about his motives and what it all means for the future of WWE. Adding further weight to the situation, Triple H, WWE's chief content officer, issued a powerful statement that underscored the seriousness of recent events and hinted at the wider implications of Gunther's retirement. In this in-depth feature, we'll revisit Gunther's incredible journey, examine the shocking circumstances surrounding his retirement, and reflect on what this means for the wrestling world going forward. The rise of a titan, from Walter to WWE star. Gunther, originally known as Walter, began his wrestling career in 2014 on the independent scene. From the start, he showcased a unique mix of strength, technical mastery, and psychological savvy in the ring. His hard-hitting, European-inspired style made him stand out, and he steadily built a name for himself across respected promotions like Rev Pro, Progress Wrestling, and WWU Westside Extreme Wrestling. His performances were marked by precision, brutality, and storytelling, a rare combination that captivated fans and critics alike. These matches weren't just physical showcases, they were emotionally charged narratives that highlighted Gunther's deep understanding of the art of wrestling. A meteoric rise. Dominance in WWE. Gunther's transition to WWE was nothing short of explosive. Upon arrival, he quickly established himself as a force of nature. His intense presence, physical style, and aura of legitimacy instantly connected with audiences around the world. He won the NXT UK Championship in 2019 and held it for a staggering 870 days, a reign that elevated both himself and the title. Later, on the main roster, he continued his path of destruction by claiming the Intercontinental Championship and once again holding it in historic fashion, reinforcing his place as one of the most dominant champions in WWE history. The brewing storm. Gunther vs. Jimmy Uso. In recent months, Gunther found himself locked in a tense and deeply personal rivalry with Jimmy Uso. Their confrontations were increasingly intense, building to a boiling point that promised fireworks. Gunther's methodical brutality clashed with Jimmy's speed and resilience, making for must-see television and setting the stage for a volatile showdown. The breaking point. Gunther's violent attack. That anticipated showdown came in a shocking and violent attack by Gunther on Jimmy Uso during a live WWE broadcast. The ambush was vicious, calculated, and far beyond anything fans had seen in their feud up to that point. It left audiences stunned and sparked immediate reactions across the wrestling world. Questions quickly emerged about Gunther's mental state and the fallout of such an unhinged display. Triple H speaks. A call for accountability. Shortly after the incident, Triple H addressed the situation during a press conference. His comments highlighted the need for accountability and raised important concerns about the safety and well-being of performers in an increasingly high-risk industry. Many speculated that the public pressure following this statement played a role in Gunther's decision to step away from the ring. The final farewell. Gunther announces his retirement. In an emotional press conference, Gunther formally announced his retirement. He expressed deep appreciation for the fans, his peers, and the opportunities wrestling had provided him. He cited the toll wrestling had taken on his body, his desire for personal growth, and the pressures of performing at the highest level as key reasons for stepping away. His candid honesty about the mental and physical sacrifices behind the scenes resonated with many and shed much-needed light on the human cost of wrestling greatness. Legacy and impact. A champion remembered. Gunther reflected on his career with humility and pride, expressing his hope that future wrestlers will not only pursue excellence but also prioritize their health and longevity. His message underscored a growing shift in the wrestling world toward valuing long-term well-being alongside in-ring success. Fans responded in droves, flooding social media with tributes, favorite match clips, and heartfelt messages using hashtags like #ThankYouGunther and #EndOfAnEra. Fellow wrestlers also honored him, sharing stories, expressing gratitude, and recognizing the impact he had both in and out of the ring. What comes next? A new era begins. Gunther's departure creates a major void in WWE's landscape. Creative teams will now pivot to new storylines, and fresh talent will have the chance to rise. Names like Braun Breaker and Grayson Waller are now poised to step into the spotlight, ushering in a new generation of stars. The unpredictability and excitement that defines wrestling remains as strong as ever, and the end of Gunther's era marks the beginning of another.